Welcome back to GTU. Decorate your home with hand-painted vintage pieces. Joining me now for more is Aaron Clanton, a vintage sign creator and artist. Hi, Aaron.
Hello.
This is really cool.
Thank you.
Okay, I hopped on your Instagram this morning to see what exactly the style was, and I just went down a rabbit hole. You are so talented.
Thank you.
Let's talk about how you got your start. You were about 12 years old?
When I was about 12 years old, I was in middle school, and I started. My teacher had like a font book that you'd like write down your like had ideas in it, and I would just sit in the back of the room and draw different things. And then like 20 years later, I had opportunity to. I had my own store, and so I started painting signs to hang on the walls, and it just took off that more people were wanting to buy the signs and stuff than my other stuff that I had available. So.
Oh my gosh. Isn't that how it is though? When you are an artist, something happens, something just clicks. When you're young, maybe it's elementary, maybe it's junior high, and you go, this is what I'm doing. And you just had such a knack for it. Okay, so talk about the business you had. Now we're 20 years later, you're creating signs you wanted in your place of work, just because you wanted it decorated that way?
Well, we were like in an old barn looking building, and so I wanted some vintage like looking stuff to go with the feel. We were doing actually like a gourmet food business at the time, and so we just wanted something to stand out in the store when you would come in to attract your attention.
And so you created it, people loved it, and then the business was born. Okay, what is your process? It's all new wood, you say?
Yeah, I start with a new piece of wood, and then I just draw out whatever my design is, paint it, and then I rough it up and make it look vintage, add different kind of techniques. I sometimes use like a blowtorch to give it an old look, or to make it like bubbly, like the paint is to be distressed.
This is what I love about your business though. You are doing all of this by hand. This isn't like reprints or done by computer. This is your artistry. So what about the vintage feel do you think is so appealing to people?
I think that it like invokes like nostalgia. Like sometimes like when people are on like vacations and road trips, they see things, and so it like makes them think of their past, or even to give them like a feeling of just things that they remember of their childhood.
Yeah, you're right. I feel those things just looking through, and I can think of family members who I know this would be good for them, this would be good for that. What do people come in and want you to create?
Well, actually, this one that's even right here is one that I'm creating for a customer.
The Michelin?
He wanted something to kind of go with the Vespa, and but he also wanted like a vintage vibe, and so he asked me to do something like that, and so that's what we created, and so that's what we're used.
What an idea though, like people who you think, oh, I don't know what to get them for a birthday, for Mother's Day, Father's Day, whatever it is. Maybe you take something, a snippet from their childhood or a place they lived before, an old commercial, an old ad. What are some of your favorites you've created?
I've done a lot of like Coca-Cola signs, very popular. I've done, even things that are like gas station signs are popular. I've also done a lot of types of.
There's a Coke right there, another one there. Oh, like through the eras.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I like to try to create things from like 1880s to like 1960s, or my average time.
And where do people hang these? Where do they say they are going in their homes?
I've done them for people in their kitchens. I've done for living rooms, man caves, garages. I've also done for a few different restaurants.
Oh, I can see it all. We just saw a picture, which I think was at a farmer's market. Where can we find you there?
I do the Daybreak Farmer's Market through the summertime. Starts like in May and goes till October. And
this is your slow time, so you're about to get really busy. How long does a custom piece take you? If I place an order, when do I get it?
I can usually do a sign within about 10 to 15 hours. And then, so I usually, depending on how many orders I have, I space it out like to say that you can have it in about a week.
That's quick. That's a quick turnaround.
Yeah.
All right, where do we find you? How do we contact an order?
I have my Instagram page, which is Salt City Vintage Made, or you can also contact me through email vintagemade155@gmail.com.
And can you do all different sizes? We're seeing a variety here, but can we customize whatever we want?
Yep, I can do any size. The biggest so far I've done is up to like 8 feet by like 4 feet.
Oh my goodness. You are talented. I love these. Thank you for bringing such a beautiful display and sharing your business with us.
Thank you.